if you want to attract more money this year, if you want to change your financial situation, if you want to have so much money that you don't know what to do with it, you don't want to miss any single piece of information, any single word that I'm saying right now. I'm not going to tell you different things and have some intro and stuff. I'm just going right into it. And this information is as exact as 2 + 2 = 4. It is as exact. And anybody can understand it and implement it. It's a skill to have. Anybody can do it. And if you can do this today, if you can really understand this, if you can really grasp it, you have cracked the wealth code. You can attract as much money as you desire. Then it's a matter of playing it, living it, and then do it, and then attracting it. This piece of information is very exact. I'm not saying try this and do this and then it might work. It's like 2 + 2 is always 4, right? It is very exact. And I'm going right into it. If you feel, oh, what is she going to talk about? Is it going to be a complex mathematical formula? It's going to be really simple. But I really would love for you to stay with me. Let's crack the wealth code together. It is the most condensed in a way that I've just found a way to present this information in the simplest and condensed, whatever you need to know possible way in this way. Let's crack it together. Let's say that I'm going to use my whiteboard to really explain it. I'm going to draw some lines here, and my drawing is not great, you can see, but it doesn't matter as long as you can see. It's drawing. And let's start with -1,000. You're saying, and what are these numbers? I'll tell you in a second. Just stay with me. 0, 1,000. Let's say 2,000, 3,000, 4,000. And if we go really up, it could be 100,000, or it could be minus whatever. Now, what we need to really, that one piece of information, that most important thing we need to grasp is that every single one of us have our energetic alignment to money, energetic state, a state of being, a vibe, a vibration. And that vibration is like our body, all the molecules or the cells of our body vibrate at that level when we think about money, when we interact with money. There is an exact number, and that is our frequency, our vibration to money. Now, that alignment, that vibration, that state is very much dependent on what was the money situation when we were growing up. What was the money situation in our household? What was the money situation when we were with our parents because that vibrational state was mainly created by the time we were 7, 8 years old. That program, that vibrational state was set. And then as things unfolded in our life, and when big things happen in our life, I will just write here 100,000, right? Then that energetic state kept moving, but it was really set by the time we were 7, 8 years old. Now, for some people, and it will be, you can find yourself in this spectrum anywhere, right? What I've done is I've set these numbers per month, how much money we keep every single month, right? So one is how much money we receive, right? But sometimes you can receive so much money, but it just runs out. No matter how much you receive, it runs out, right? It happens to some people, like money just runs out. At the end of the month, everything just finishes, right? Sometimes some people tell me that sometimes I attract a lot of money, sometimes it's less, but every time there's one thing there that it just runs out, it's just enough for me. That is a vibrational state of 0, right? For those people who have the vibrational state of 0, that means whatever they receive, it just runs out, right? No matter they receive 1,000, 1,000, 20,000 per month, you can do it in dollars, whatever currency that resonates with you. But whatever, let's say dollars, right? So you receive $1,000 or $10,000. If your vibrational alignment is 0, something is going to happen. You may say, you know what, Anam, I'm going to fight it and I'm going to just save money. I'm going to make sure I don't spend it on anything. Doesn't matter. You're going to manifest anything in your life that month where the money has to go to 0, right? It has to. It's not in your control. You will manifest it because it's energy. right? This is the way the alignment with zero works. That's for some people, no matter how much they receive or attract, is zero at the end of the month. For some people, no matter how much they receive or attract, it's minus. They go in debt. It's like debt is their energetic alignment. Now, one thing is we could be really embarrassed about it. We could be really upset about it. Or we could say, you know what? It's just a frequency. It's all frequencies. It's a vibrational state. It's how my body is vibrating. The molecules and the cells of my body are vibrating when it comes to money, and I can change it. It's just every line is connected to the one above and one below. So you can go right up and you can go right below, right? You can go up and down. No need to feel embarrassed, or I know it's easier said than done, but no need to beat yourself up for it. You can change it. You can change the state, right? And then for some people, it's okay, I always have certain amount of money, but that is just enough, right? That is a vibrational state, just enough. Then some people have this vibrational state that I have so much flow of money. No matter how much I spend, I still have more and more. So their frequency, vibrational state is higher, right? They have this alignment where when they receive money, they spend a lot of money and they're quite comfortable with money. And then a lot of money stays in their environment, around them, in their bank accounts and stuff, because they're energetically aligned to having lots of money. The point I'm trying to make is that we all have a set point when it comes to money. And if you're used to, I'm just giving you a very, very random number, but if you're used to having $1,000 all the time in your bank account, and if you get $1,500 for some reason, something will happen. Your car will break down, or something will even need it, or you'll need to spend on something, right? Because that's not aligned to your state, right? We need to really understand that money is responding to our energetic state every single time. Energetic state could be just enough, because when we were growing up in our household, it was just enough. We saw our parents just trying to make the ends meet. Sometimes we saw a lot of debt. Like, then there are different, almost you have different relationships with money, different beliefs, different ideas, again, which impact your energetic state. That energetic state is defined by thousands and thousands of beliefs that you hold about money. It's like the average of all the beliefs. That belief could be based on your human experience, right? I see a lot of people who say that when I was little, I had to give all my money to my parents because they couldn't afford. So I had whatever I was earning, even in my younger years, as in my teens, or maybe later in my early adulthood time, I had to give it all. And now I'm used to spending all my money in the household expenses, because that is their state. That is the energetic alignment they have. Now, for some people, it's, oh, I don't know what happens, but whenever the money comes, it just leaves. I don't know where it goes. I don't understand where it's going. So much money is flowing in, but don't know where it is. And then for some people, it's like, I just can't save. I spend whatever I get, right? And for some people, it's like, I'm always in debt. I just cannot cannot have enough to meet my needs. And if those people get a lot of money, still they will be in debt, because that is the state. It will just run away. It will rush, right? And the other thing with some people is that I've always been, like, people tell me that I've always had this thing that people took money off me. I had frauds a lot. People took money without me knowing. And their human experience keeps repeating, because that is their relationship with money. That people almost lie to them, or it gets stolen or something, right? Whatever that state for you right now, it can change. It can change to any number, because it's just a frequency.